welcome to my Let's Play of Ratchet Clank A Crack in Time for the PlayStation 3. Now, I've had an interesting experience with the Ratchet Clank series in the past. It's kind of a love-hate thing for me. I love some things about it, and I hate some other things about it. Okay. First of all, just loading screens. Then we will be introduced to one of the things which I hate about the Ratchet Clank series. Meet Captain Quark.
Quiet on the set, please.
Hello, test, 1, 2, testing.
Captain, we're ready to get started. Just take a seat over there.
So I thought we could start with the whole I did my own stunts angle and sort of roll into my method for accomplishing this brooding stare.
Yes, we'll get into that in a second. But first, could you comment on the disappearance of Clank?
Oh, right. Little guy. What do you want to know about him for? You've got El Numero Uno superhero right here. Look at that, huh? There's your superhero. You can't see it, but there's a tribal tattoo under there.
That's nice, but if you could just give us your version of the events.
I'm sorry. I thought we were here to talk about my new holo film, My Blaster Runs Hot. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to tell a story without some sort of visual. Do you have any crayons?
We'll add in the visuals.
All right. It began a couple of years ago.
So, here we have the storyline of Ratchet Clank Tools of Destruction, the prequel to this game.
Naturally, I could have handled the matter myself, but I was compelled to escort a group of underprivileged orphans to safety. I contacted Ratchet and Clank and deputized them to act in my stead. We soon learned that a vile tyrant named Percival Tachyon had amassed a large army and set his sights on destroying the galaxy's thriving Lombax population.
Ratchet is the only Lombax.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Huh. Anyway, Tachyon was after a device that would enable him to bring back a banished race of creatures known as Cragmites. Little did he know, a mysterious race known as the SONY were giving Clank new abilities, including laser arms.
SONY are really cute.
Abilities, weren't they?
Well, there was something about premonitions and yada yada yada, but the heart of the story is here with OCQ.
Of course.
Using my keen intellect and deceptive skills, I planted myself within the Emperor's ranks and tracked down the Dimensionator.
Which you promptly delivered into the hands of Tachyon, enabling him to release the Cragmite Scourge.
Because he's an idiot.
Bump on the road to victory, my friend. We still destroyed Tachyon, banished the Cragmites, and saved the galaxy. But then, in a shocking final twist, the very beings Clank claimed to have aided him snatched him from the Apogee space station, never to be seen or heard from again.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Ratchet discovered his location, uncharted system on the edge of the galaxy. Its capture had been orchestrated by Dr. Nefarious.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Dr. Nefarious is one of the main villains in the Ratchet Clank series, and main villain of this game.
One of the greatest heroes in the universe. Your colleague is captured by your nemesis, and you stay behind.
Yeah.
You hear the call to arms?
Of course you didn't.
I heard it. But when you get to be as big as me, you have to let a few of those babies go to voicemail, you know?
Ugh.
Kidding. Had you for a second. Of course I'm going to help Clank. Me and Ratchet planned this whole thing. Hello? Call to arms? Just kidding. It's my assistant. Raoul, fire up the ship and call Ratchet. I've got a hero to save.
Okay. Yeah, I hate that guy. He's probably one of my least favorite video game characters of all time. He's really big-headed. He sounds like makes himself sound like a superhero. Really, he's a complete washout. And his ego is the size of a planet, by the way. Dr. Nefarious is probably my favorite villain in the game, possibly one of my favorite villains in all games, basically because he's insane, evil, and yet extremely funny. Okay, choosing my difficulties. Should I go for medium? Nah. You see, I've never played this game before, so I think I'll go for casual. Yeah, if I want to give myself a challenge, I'll make it a game that I've played before. Yeah, I'd like to make it clear here and now that this playthrough is dedicated to Eric Gooch.
Have I ever told you about my son? Remarkable boy. Quite smart. He was born in a robot factory in the Solana galaxy. But to be precise, he was created much farther away. My son's name is XJ0461, but the universe knows him as Clank.
My arch nemesis. Not so smart now, are you?
Sir, the SONY are inquiring about our progress.
How much longer must we pretend to be friends with those twits? Sire does not remember. You must fix. Yes, I'm fixing.
Stand by for sister board scan.
Alright, let's see. Favorite color's green, favorite number's 83 billion and 4.7, blah, blah, blah.
Access denied. New safeguard activated.
No! Locked out again! It's in here, Lawrence. Somewhere in this brain lies the key to the Orbis chamber. No Orbis chamber. Your soniness. If we could take but a peek at the chamber. No Orbis chamber. Chamber is for Sire only. Very well. Then I think it's time our partnership came to an end. Say hello to...
Not the hypersonic brainwave scrambler.
the Hypersonic Brainwave Scrambler!
Apologies, sir. I should have mentioned the equipment is especially susceptible to sonic weaponry.
Backup generator activated.
What the? He's awake! Stop him!
So yeah, on to the gameplay. To start off with, we're playing as Clank.
Where are you going, Clank? Why don't you come back here so we can defeat the robot?
Clank is playable in all of the Ratchet and Clank games, but this is the second game where he plays a solo role. The first being Secret Agent Clank on the PlayStation Portable.
Carefully. I'm your only hope of escaping Dr. Nefarious. Head into the air duct and keep moving.
We're going to meet that guy later.
Activated. Our units are unable to proceed.
Good. You're safe for now.
Where am I? What is Dr. Nefarious doing here?
I'll explain everything as soon as you're safe, sir. But right now, we need to calibrate your ocular response processes. Try looking at the ocular scanner on your...
Tutorial time. Gotta look left.
Good. Okay. Now look at the one
Right.
on the right. Got it. Alright. Look at the scanner
Up.
above you.
And
Now, there's one
guess
more
what?
beneath you.
Down.
Got it! You're recalibrated! Now, keep moving! I'll hold them off as long as I can!
Will do.
Warning. Paradox prevention protocols offline.
Whoa, this is a pretty big place.
Time anomalies detected on planet Insomniac.
There's a planet up there. I can't do anything with it yet though.
The registry shows that the number of SONY has dwindled from 117,000 to 205.
Whoa.
No!
We're now down to 120, sir. Perhaps they're immune to your unique crisis management style.
Dr. Nefarious and his butler are absolutely hilarious. Okay, looks like time has just stopped. So I need to climb up these platforms which are hovering in midair because time's just stopped. Interesting that that electric gate down there is still going. Yeah, bolts and gears and things here are currency. They are money in this game. Now we get to use Clank's helipack, which is a propeller that comes out of his head that enables him to glide and jump higher, but can only be used 3 times. So you climb up there. I'm going across here. Yeah, Eric Gooch is an online 3D cyber artist who's created several pieces of art that I absolutely love, and he was involved in the making of this game. To be exact, he was the lighting. He was in charge of the lighting effects, and as far as I can see, he's done a really incredible job. This game is possibly the best lighting effects I've ever seen on a PlayStation 3 game.
Quick, they're right on your tail.
I'm moving.
I have an idea. I'm going to let the hypersonic brainwave scrambler into the room. Hurry, before the energy dissipates.
I see. So the hypersonic brainwave scrambler is the one which is slowing down time here. Just make it across this platform, which is now moving slowly enough for me to cross, and go across here.
Good job, sir. Now keep moving.
Will do.
Caretaker's temporal catastrophe detected.
More enemies.
2, 1. Yeah, as you can see, Dr. Nefarious is trying to get into a certain room with this area, and you can have a pretty good guess what will happen if he gets in.
Oh no, this is terrible. All of Orvis's work ruined. I can't believe I let this happen.
We'll meet Orvis later. Whoa, that was close. Topping across these.
We've located the caretaker's signal.
Okay. We're almost out of time, so I'll say thank you for watching my Let's Play, and I'll see you in part 2. See you then.